Hi, I'm Jose Vargas, part of the group APM for the monitor team. I'm a front-end engineer, and I'm here to do a demo for the metrics dashboard Dogfooding demo that we were planning to show as part of our team OKRs. First things that we want to mention that all of the charts shown here are created the same way that the SRE team uses, that is using the Runbooks repository to generate all of the YAML definitions. The first dashboard that we chose to replace was the general SLA availability dashboard. This dashboard has some features that the SRE team was okay with for the metrics dashboard not having. Set features consist of the variables dropdown, which are the variables shown on the top of the screen for Grafana, where you can change the Prometheus data store or the environment. We plan to support those too. The single stat threshold colors. So for the single stat threshold colors, you can configure in Grafana, the closer you get to a value, you will change the color. And in the case of GitLab, we only show green, but we do plan to support this feature as everything. While this looks like everything might be okay, there might be some issues because, well, the closer you're getting to a lower percent than 95, we should be showing like red, just like here. The text panels, Grafana has text panels to help describe what the purpose of the chart, the dashboard is. We also plan to ship those. The panel resizing, currently all of our panels are hard lock. So for each row, you will have two panels, and if you want a single row, it will expand the entire width of the page. Another thing that we plan to support, and it's a known limitation that compared to Grafana, is the time range. So if you change the time window from 1 week to say a month, 3 days, and 1 day, the query will still be locked in 1 week. So this is a known limitation, but it's something that we plan to address once we add the support for the variables. Also, the other thing that we want to mention is that the public visibility toggle that would allow authenticated users to look into the metrics dashboard without being part of the GitLab project is shipping for 13.0. A couple of things that we want to mention that are differences between how we do it here in our metrics dashboard and how Grafana does it is the single stats and the charts themselves. So for single stat, you can see we have 5 panels on Grafana, and for the SLA trends, we have 6 panels, except for one that has no data to display. And it's because when the queries does not return data, we show this empty state, and Grafana just doesn't render to the panel at all. And another thing that this has already been fixed and we're waiting for our deployment is the percentile values. So as you can see, we're using integers instead of percentile values. We already have a fix for this, but we're still waiting for the last deploy for this to show up correctly. Finally, there is another difference. All of the times in Grafana are UTC, while the times in the metrics dashboard are local. So for example, if we go to the 11th of April, that's 7 p.m. That's my local time. And if we go to the 11th of April, it says 12, but that's UTC. So we do plan to support this. We're investigating the best way possible to ship this, so users can toggle between UTC and local times. And finally, another small observation is the SLA train primary services. It's the same thing. We have the same time zones, 7 p.m. It's the same data. It's just if you go to Grafana, it will show you UTC. So if you go to the 12th, you get at midnight. But if you go to 12, it will show that it happened 7 p.m. my time. With that said, this is all the progress that we have made and the scope within a very short duration. And yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out to the APN group. Thank you for watching.